Hey gamers, I just wanted to start this video off a little bit serious, which is that we are definitely having a bunch of crazy weather right now here in Dallas, Texas. We've been having a bunch of snowstorms. I'm currently pretty much frozen into my house. We have had some random power outages and internet downs, but currently everything is all right. But over the course of the next couple of days, if I'm ever late with an upload or anything like that, I'm doing my best. I'm going to keep trying to do content because I can't leave. I can't do anything else, so I'm going to keep making videos. But today, I had two very fun topics I wanted to dig into, which is PlayStation 5 is currently getting sued over apparently an issue with their controllers, and since I'm stuck in my house and I can't do anything else, I've been playing a bunch of Bowser's Fury on the Nintendo Switch, and I wanted to give some thoughts as to why I feel like this might be one of my favorite 3D Marios of all time. But let's start things off by taking a look at this lawsuit. What's up gamers, DreamcastGuy here, and this is your daily dose of news. Now, I've been keeping an eye on this lawsuit for the last couple weeks because it has actually been brewing for a minute. This is CSK. These people are actually just the people that are involved in the ongoing lawsuit with Nintendo. They're the people that are involved in the Joy-Con drift issue. Basically, Nintendo's getting sued because their controllers just keep snapping in half, and these guys are trying to get a paycheck out of it. Well, just a couple days ago, they launched this special form that's a class action lawsuit now against Sony over PS5 controller drift. Now, I decided to look through this form itself. It's pretty standard. It's just the kind of, how's your controller broken, what's going on, you know, that kind of stuff. But if you look at the fine print here, this is an article over on Eurogamer, and they dug through all the very specific nitty-gritties of the legal code, and it says this: the complaint filed on February 12th, it claims the DualSense is defective. This specifically says the DualSense controllers that are used to operate the PS5 contain a defect that results in characters or gameplay moving on the screen without user command or manual operation of the joystick. This defect significantly interferes with gameplay, thus compromises the DualSense controller's core functionality. Now, this sounds like some very aggressive language, but typically, if you're doing a lawsuit, you try and make it sound as mean and angry and crazy as possible. But here's kind of my thoughts on it. I have had a lot of Joy-Cons break, but my PS5 controllers are fine. Thus far, I have had two PlayStation 5 controllers. Both of them I've used quite a bit. I play my PS5 almost every single freaking day. This has worked well for me so far, but I'm definitely sympathetic for those that seem to be having some issues. Whereas my Joy-Cons, every couple months, pretty much every 8 months or so, I've had to replace either left Joy-Con or the right Joy-Con, to the point at which over the course of the almost 4 years now I've had my Nintendo Switch, I've gone through a lot of controllers. I've even started to use third-party ones because Joy-Cons just seem to break so quickly. And this, to me, is definitely an issue. But I'm kind of curious to see what happens in court itself. Like the PlayStation case, this is probably going to be going on for a very long time, and I think that they may have started this early just to try and get this lawsuit cooking in case more complaints come up. Now, in my experience, my PlayStation 5 has been working well. The console itself hasn't had too many hard crashes, the data's been fine, updates are great. But the one thing I've read the most in my comments section is I have heard people complaining about crunchy triggers. A lot of people have been saying that while they've had the joysticks themselves working good, the adaptive triggers for some people have been breaking down. There's the tiny gears inside the controller itself, and it seems that they will randomly lock up or stick or sometimes break in their trying to make the game a more immersive experience. So currently my PlayStation 5 is doing good, but I definitely sympathize with those who are having their little tiny details get ruined by a controller that may not be the best. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is Bowser's Fury. So what I did is the other day on Twitter, I said, hey, if this tweet gets 500 likes, I'll buy Bowser's Fury Super Mario 3D World and give you guys some thoughts on it. And surprisingly, that tweet got like 1,000 likes. So I wanted to try and dig into this. I'm currently stuck at home. I can't leave. I can't get food. I can't do anything. So since I've been sitting here, I've been playing a lot of Bowser's Fury, and I want to be completely honest. This is obviously a combined collection. It has two different games. It has Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. Now, Bowser's Fury, this is a new game. This is something that's never existed before. I've never really been a fan of Super Mario 3D World. Mostly because I feel like a lot of Mario games try and push the boundaries. They try and invent new costumes, new enemies, new boss fights, like new stuff to make it feel flashy and different, right? That's kind of the Mario motif. Even if you're playing something like Mario Kart or Mario Party, you're there for what's going to feel different. Well, I've never really cared for Super Mario 3D World because it didn't feel different. It's hard to explain why, but Super Mario 3D World to me always just kind of felt bland. Now this new version, it tweaks some of my complaints. It feels faster, it feels more fluid, it definitely feels more fun, but the real true 10 out of 10 experience, and let me just be bold here, I bought this to play Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury is absolutely a blast. I did pay $60 for this, which is a lot of money. Bowser's Fury itself is only like 3 or 4 hours. So far though, I'm so happy with Bowser's Fury, mostly because it is different. The biggest change to this, and it's something I hope to see going forward in the Mario series, is basically this is a practically open world Mario game. Instead of just having an overworld map, clicking into a specific level, doing a specific level, and then popping back out, instead what happens is you just roam from island to island, and as you get in the area of the next objective, it just pops up. It's like a level, but with no loading screens, no breaks in the gameplay. It's just one fluid experience where you walk up, you have fun, and then you go to the next objective. Like so far, everything about Bowser's Fury, this feels like the future of Mario I would want. Now, of course, it is fun that I have the cat suit. It's great that I can do things like wall jump and slash attack. To go along with this, one thing I definitely enjoyed was this evil supervillain Bowser who randomly attacks. Like, even as I'm actually filming this video, true story, Bowser is currently showing up to attack me. Like, that's so cool to me. That like evil super mega Bowser just pops out every couple minutes to stir things up and try and attack you. Like, this is the best part about it, is that I want Mario to feel like something that's crazy, and like it's cool to see the Mushroom Kingdom feel kind of alive, and like Bowser just so chaotically evil, he can't even stop his own dark desires. Like, this game is good. I'm glad that they managed to improve the Super Mario 3D World to make it a better experience, and definitely it's still one of those things that's fun co-op, but breaking Bowser's Fury, I think, is a 10 out of 10 experience. But this has just been some thoughts on some current gaming news. What do you guys think? Are you actually thinking the PlayStation 5 lawsuit might go through? Or is this just a bunch of fluff? Also, I'm extra curious if you've been having any issues with your Joy-Con drift. How many Joy-Cons have you had break? Tell me in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all, and keep dreaming. Oh my god, the entire time I was filming this video, I was so afraid the power was going to come out again. Alright, we're going to press stop real carefully. I love you guys a bunch, but man, I am already sick of the snow. I don't know how you people live up north. Like, Canada fans, do you people live in igloos? This is hell. Okay, let's go. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, you know, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.